The danger sometimes when you get into a pattern of working that you begin to imitate yourself. Is that a danger?
I think it can be, yeah, definitely. I think that can happen. I think that's quite a difficult one actually, because you can not know how to break free of that as well, you know. But you know, there's a lot of dangers. You know, there's a lot of dangers inherent in you know. The worst thing would be that you're in 20 years' time you're writing exactly the same sort of plays that you were writing when you started, because you won't be the same person.
How do you set those challenges for yourself to push yourself as a playwright?
I suppose different writers would do it in different ways. I mean, for me, when I was starting out, my view was that writing a play was about learning something it was about two things: about learning something about playwriting, but also about saying the thing that I felt needed to be said by me more than anything else. So you need to say the thing that if you were never going to say another thing to another person, this is the thing that you would say. You've got to say the thing that you think is more important than anything else. And you know, there's no good saving stuff for later. You've got to trust that later's going to be fine. You've got to put everything you have into that play, I think, you know. I think the other side of it, I mean, for me, I'd sort of say to myself, what don't I know about playwriting? So, you know, if I hadn't written a realistic play, for example, I'd try and write a realistic play. Or if I hadn't written a play with lots of characters in, I'd try and write a play with lots of characters in. And I tried not to. I tried to write plays that were a little bit different from the last one, you know, and that kind of that was quite good. I mean, it means that you. What I like about that is it means you don't end up comparing your plays. So you don't look at one play and say it's not as good as the one I did then. I must be terrible. You know, that. You know, and so I mean, the trick about writing is to write, and anything that helps you to carry on writing is a good thing.